The Grinch is on the prowl with millions of people hunting for gifts online this time of year. You need to make sure your personal information is safe before you fall victim. So here to give us tips on protecting our online identity is Kirsten Hoyt. She is an academic dean for the College of Information Systems and Technology at University of Phoenix. It's great having you.
It's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
This is kind of like a warfare we don't necessarily get to see with our eyes too often, but it seems like these data breaches are happening more and more and on a bigger scale each time. How prevalent is the problem?
So data breaches and cybercrime is up 23% from 2014.
Wow.
And it's actually going to cost about $15 million this year just in the cybersecurity work that we're doing alone.
My goodness. Obviously, this is a problem that, if it's going up 24% year to year, it's probably not stopping anytime soon. What are some ways that cyber criminals can breach your online identity? What should we be on the lookout for?
So they'll get to you. They'll get to us typically through your password, through a firewall that hasn't been kept up to date. There's phishing emails that come into your inbox, look really familiar, and you click on them. That will get you. And then I think the most recent one, because public Wi-Fi and public networks public computers have become more prevalent, is they're monitoring those public Wi-Fi networks and those public computers.
I don't think people realize the fact that, like, let's say they're searching for Wi-Fi or wherever they are publicly. Oh, hold on one second. I have to find a Wi-Fi. I have to pay a bill. Well, whatever you put through your computer can be scraped off that public Wi-Fi if it's not correctly protected.
That's absolutely correct. And so, most of us travel with a cell phone. Cell phones have data hotspots on them. You can connect through that using your own, basically now your own private network because of your data hotspot. Yep. It's
pretty crazy. Let's talk about, you had a cybercrime survey. There's a new cybercrime survey. What did it find?
Yeah, so University of Phoenix did a study, and what we found is that almost 75% of us are aware of cybercrime. So we know it's out there, and we're actively doing things to protect ourselves. So things like changing your password, not using those public Wi-Fi networks, keeping our firewall up to date. So we're actively aware of this, and we're doing things about it. But we're also finding that 81% of those people haven't taken the next step, and that would be identity protection and fraud protection.
No question. I know something to kind of put a light bulb over your head when something amiss is happening. Let's talk about passwords for a second, because let's face it, a lot of us were doing the password of security, and that's not going to get it done. Then we were doing the capital letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and all that stuff. I've been hearing recently that just having a really, really long password will get it done. Is that right?
Well, and if you think about whether it's an electronic system that they're using to try to figure out your password, or it's a manual people who are trying to figure out your passwords, the more that they use, the more characters they have, the longer it's going to take them to get to that password. So the longer the combination, the more combinations there are, and so the longer password, it does make you more secure.
All right, there we go. So everyone just write War and Peace into your password, and they'll never be able to find it. Before we go, where can viewers go for more information and learn more about how to protect themselves?
So for protecting yourself when shopping online, go to consumer.ftc.gov. And University of Phoenix has a way to train you to become a cybersecurity expert. So if you're interested in that, go to phoenix.edu/technology.
All right, Kirsten, it's great having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Protect yourself online so your holidays are kept joyous. In addition to the two websites she mentioned, you can also visit the website you see on your screen. Dow, over to you.